Welcome to the P's and Q's podcast. I'm your host, Quinay Foray, and I'm living my best life. And I want to help you live your best life. Today's episode is brought to us by The Good Shit Company. We make an herbal cleanse that detoxifies your body while aligning your chakras. And did you know that 80% of your serotonin and happiness juice starts in your gut? So it's really important that you get all that shit together so that you can live a good life. Visit us at www.thegoodshitco.com or check the link in the description. So in today's episode, we are going to be talking about activating your Merkaba. The literal translation for Merkaba is light, spirit, body. And it is the energetic vessel that we can use to reach higher dimensions of consciousness here in this life. But before we get into that, we're going to jump into 3 fun facts. Number 1, when I was 7, I had an obsession with sour candy, and I spent probably a month or 2 over the summer going to bed with candy in my mouth, and that year I had to have 13 fillings. Number 2, if I could travel back in time to anywhere at any point, I would go to ancient Egypt. Where would you go? Number 3, I have a celebrity birthday twin, Michael Jackson, the king of pop. Rest in light, brother. I love you so much. And if you have any questions that you would like me to answer on the fun facts, please be sure to drop them in the comments on any of my social media channels. So today, we're going to be talking about activating our Merkaba. The Merkaba has been taught in so many ancient, wise religions and spiritual communities in the Bible. The angel Ezekiel reaches to the Merkaba, which looks like the Star of David, to ascend into the heavens. In the Torah, it is the chariot or the throne of God. In the Kabbalah, in yoga, in Buddhism, and all of these great teachings, there is a Merkaba. It is a symbol, but it is also an energetic vehicle that we can all use to access these dimensions of higher consciousness and reach these beautiful realms while we're still in these physical bodies. Those 2 triangles lock into place, one up and one down, and they spin. And they spin in opposite directions. I've heard a few different things. I've heard that it doesn't matter which direction they spin in as long as it's opposite. I've also heard that the top pyramid with the point up should spin clockwise and the bottom pyramid should spin counterclockwise. I'm not exactly sure if that matters. When I do my meditations, I do focus on the latter, on my top pyramid spinning clockwise and my bottom pyramid spinning counterclockwise. And so what you want to imagine is this Merkaba. And inside of the Merkaba is your human body with your head at the top in the point and your feet in the bottom point. And imagine these tetrahedrons spinning in opposite directions. What this does is create this powerful energy field around you. Have you ever walked up to someone and you just felt their power? You just felt their energy? You're like, wow, you have good vibes. That's what we say now. You got good vibes. They do. They have good vibrations. They have good energy. Their Merkaba is spinning, baby. And without attention to it, with some of the things that we use these days, the electronics, the low quality foods, the low quality programming and information that we ingest, it can dim that Merkaba speed. It can slow that thing down. And for some people, it can even bring it to a halt. But we all have the power to activate our Merkabas, and we're all responsible for it for ourselves. No one else can light your Merkaba up but you. And it's very important that we take the time and set that intention aside to activate our Merkabas, and as they are activated, to continue to rev them up like a foreign car in your driveway. The beautiful thing about the Merkaba is that it's not limited to this space and time construct that we've created. It is a multidimensional energy that allows us to dramatically change our lives for whatever it is that we can visualize. And when I started learning about the Merkaba, I read a book. It's called Metatron. This is the clarion call. Such a powerful book, chopped full of light codes. Light codes are jewels of information that when you hear them and they hit you in your soul and something's changed inside of you. It's like an awakening, a grand awakening. And reading this book gave me so many awakenings. There are 4 ways to activate your Merkaba. The first one is meditating, which is why our next meditation is going to be specific to a activation of your Merkaba. Breathing exercises is another way to bring in the power of your Merkaba. Visualization, light language, and intention setting are all really powerful ways to get that Merkaba going. Some of the things that you can do with your Merkaba when it's fully activated, you can heal yourself. You can heal others. You can manifest your wildest dreams quickly and help you reach your full potential. It is one of the most powerful ways for you to get back to who you truly are and where you've actually come from, and knowing that you are not bound or limited by any of these human constructs. The abundance of the universe, the infinity of the universe is your birthright. This Merkaba is your gift, your vessel, your vehicle that you were born with. So I'm happy to be here to help remind you of these tools that we have innately and to help you reignite it. I know it made a big change in my life when I started focusing on reigniting mine. And it's something that I do intentionally every day. And hey, I'm human. Some days I fall, some weeks I falter, but my intention is still there. And even if it's just for a moment, I might be driving in the car and I'll just take some time to just be still with it. And I kid you not, sometimes I feel like I'm floating. I'm just going to say that out loud. And I'm not crazy. There's a link in the description to get your copy of Metatron. This is the clarion call, so that you can start your Merkaba journey now. I thank you all for being on this journey with me. And I appreciate all your love and your feedback and your shared experiences. I know that we light workers, we lighthouses are here together to help raise the consciousness of this planet, of the universe. And I appreciate you all for all the hard work that you're doing as well. Please subscribe to this channel if you're here for the first time. We are doing bright light work over here and we need your help. I love you so much.